Yo, what's up, what's up? Yo, I just want to say I'm sorry for making these videos of where I'm always in my car, but that's when what the hell am I saying sorry for? If y'all don't like it, fuck y'all. But anyway, um, yeah, for the love of it, yeah, a lot of these girls out here, I ain't like, I mean, I just say they straight up black. You know, you saying I know what you're saying, I know what you're saying, you saying they black. But they do. I mean, it's a trip. You see some of these women, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them have a lot of these features, especially down south. They have a lot of black features and stuff, so I just call them black. But I was talking to one of my friends, and Koku Guy Boss, and he was saying back in the 90s and stuff, when he was out here, you know, Japanese people were real cool, and they would talk to a lot of brothers, and they would even say they're black. And on top of that, my brother, I think 2 or 3 years ago, he saw a show on the Japanese channel, I mean on the regular Japanese television, that said that Japanese people are black. And I hear from one of my friends that they said that in order for a person to be Yakuza, they have to prove that they have black in their DNA. Because they said, because of that thing about, in order for a samurai to be brave, you have to have a little bit of black blood. And then I read this other one says, in order for a samurai to be brave or something like that, half his blood had to be black or something like that. But, but it's interesting because, in America, a lot of people call us cowards or whatever. But, you go around the world and travel, and, I mean, it's just normal for a sister to fall in love with an Asian guy, or an Asian guy to fall in love with a sister, or a brother can fall in love, with an Asian person, an Asian girl, or Asian girl fall in love with a brother, because we all look alike. I mean, like the girl in my subway, when I look at these women, the first thing that sticks out on a lot of them is their lips, and I mean, man, I need to close this thing. But anyway, it's their lips. And these women out here got some thick lips. Now, not all of them. There's some that got thin lips, but they got some big noses and stuff. Wide noses, beautiful noses. And it's a trip. And, like, you hear these comments from these white guys talking about, well, they're closer to white than black. But in the summertime, these Japanese people, they get dark. And I don't know no white people that get dark. I mean, unless, they got put all the santan lotion and actually just get out there. But out here, it's just natural. As soon as the spring start coming out, spring shows up and the sun start coming out, you see these kids and these women, they get light. And a lot of these women, I guess, they just want to keep that white skin. So what they do when they're driving on their arms, they put this long black sleeve on it or something like that to keep them from getting dark. But when they go out in the summer, at the beaches and stuff, a lot of them are dark. And I'm not saying like all of them get light, get dark, but for the most of it, a lot of them do. I used to go down to the beach, and just the natural, what is it called? The natural darkening of the skin without even getting a tan. A lot of my students' parents, like this one student I have, her mother is so fine. She looked just like a sister. She is so fine. Big, thick lips. Now the sun is coming out and she's getting darker and stuff like that. And it's really, really, really interesting about. It's really interesting about that. But the whole. But another thing, what I do is like when I go to clubs, and see that girl over there? Like when I go to clubs and stuff. These girls, she probably ain't even going anywhere, and she's dressing real nice. Look at the guys on their bikes. They probably going to work. But a lot of these girls out here, they just be dressing up. But anyway, like when I'm walking down the street and I'll be with a girl that's a friend, and if a Japanese guy looking at me funny or something like that, instead of me getting, oh man, I'm going like totally the wrong way. I can't believe it. Instead of me getting upset, sometimes I say, hey, how you doing? Is she cute? And they might say, yeah. I say, well, you want to talk to her? Go ahead. I'm like, shoot, I ain't going to stop you from talking to your own women and stuff. Go ahead. And even if she's my girlfriend or whatever, I don't care, because there's so many women in the world that's available, and the only reason keeping you from getting them it's because you ain't there. So that's it. And like, it was this club called Sunsplash back in the days. Ooh, that's dangerous. Wow, these people don't look. Um, this club called Sunsplash, and Sunsplash was the spot. I mean, it was the best club by far in Osaka, and the girls would go there. It's an all brothers club. Africans and American brothers go there and stuff, you know. And the girls go there, and they just go there because they're looking for a brother and stuff, you know. And, you know, it'd be the same crowd up in there and stuff like that. But I used to drive like 2 hours, 2.5 hours from Nagoya, and I would bring girls with me and stuff, with different girls. Sometimes the same girls, sometimes different girls come along and stuff. And I had this one girl, my first girlfriend, me and her went there. And she's fine. And I mean, telling you, look at her, she looked like a sister. Big eyes, nice lips. I mean, and she dressed and the way she walked and her style, and it's a trip, you know. And I think she liked brothers, she liked white guys. You know, most of these Japanese girls, they like everybody. You know, if you're nice and stuff like that, and you're able to talk to them and, you know, engage in a decent conversation and you be intelligent, you know, who won't like a person because of a nice, intelligent conversation? You know, that's normal. So like when I talk to these girls and stuff, you know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you're trying to pick them up." No, you don't have to try to pick up a woman with a decent conversation. If you got a conversation, it's nice and it's attractive, and it's attracting, and the girl likes that conversation, and, you know, then it might stimulate her to want to talk to you more and get them to know more about you. And the more you together and the more you talking and listening and talking, you know, of course she might want to say, hey, you know, this is the guy I want to be with, you know, for the rest of my life. And under normal circumstances, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, because of all that racism and stuff, and you got these Japanese guys and these white guys, you know, that can't get no women, or, you know, they just jealous or whatever. You know, just ignore them, because it's not our fault that the white men run around the world talking about black men got big dicks and stuff. You know, that's something they should be talking about their own selves. You know, and it's not our fault. You know, you come out here and these Japanese girls attracted to us, because, you know, most people, when you have dark skin anyway, people will look at the dark skin and be attracted to it. That's like the other day, I was teaching English, and these little kids started talking crap about me being dark and stuff, and I laugh at them and stuff, and I said, oh yeah? I said, well, look at your clothes, you have black clothes on, you need to take them off, you know, and change clothes. And they was like, well, I don't want to change my clothes, you know, I like my clothes. I said, but you got black on you, and if you don't like black, then you should take off your clothes and change them, and, you know, get some other color like white or whatever color you think your skin is, you know. And then it was like, well, I like my color, I like black. I said, well, good, I like black too, you know, I like my color too. And then it was like, well, still you're dark. And I said, it's okay. I said, you know, it's good, I'm happy. You know, are you happy because you have on black clothes? They said, yeah. I said, okay, we both happy. Is that good? They're like, okay, yeah, ha, but you still black. And I'm like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't even really matter and stuff, you know. But it was a trip, you know. And sometimes these little kids be saying stuff like that. Like the other day, this little 2-year-old kid said that to me. No, 3-year-old, you know. And I was just like, oh, wow, was it funny? Oh, yeah, what I'm talking about. That was the conversation. This 3-year-old kid and a 2-year-old kid, these kids that I teach and stuff, and they were talking about, he just started talking about that. But I was surprised because there's a teacher assistant in the class, and she didn't say anything, you know. I thought she was going to tell him to shut up, but she didn't say anything. But sometimes they'll start talking. These little kids, man, they'll just start talking some crazy stuff, and she'll have to jump in and save me.